Oh shit. Hey.
Frank, give him your name.
Well, my name's Emmanuel, but I go by Manny, and I am a 35-year-old divorcee. Uh Sagittarius, December Sagittarius, and that's it.
How long have you been divorced?
2020 I think was the official text message that I got, and then in August I got the paperwork.
Was this a 90-day visa situation?
No, we got married and we moved to New Mexico. Had a lot of issues, and I ended up driving back to Indiana, which is my hometown, and tried to work it out over the phone, but it just wouldn't. It just wasn't coming together in his mind, I guess. And then I got a text message saying, "Hey, I found a divorce lawyer. The papers should be coming." Okay,
Where are you located now?
so Indianapolis, Indiana is where I reside, but I'm a travel nurse, and right now they got me in Blythe, California.
I've never even heard of Blythe.
Listen, they have a sizzler here, so that's how far behind in times that they are.
Right on. That sounds like that might be Northern California. Um, how do you identify as far as sexual orientation?
Um, I guess to go along with the trend of the guests that you had, I've been in some situations where it's been male on female. So like romantically, I I would have to say gay. But if I'm having fun, I am what the time calls for.
Oh, whichever way the wind blows, and I ain't mad at it. Why would you say that you're single?
Traveling doesn't make it easy. And of course, after my divorce, I wanted to do therapy just to make sure that I was right or yeah, that I was right. But come to find out in the process, I was screwed up and jacked up in the head too. So there's a lot of things that I'm working on. Um, and I just don't want to go and jade anybody else's heart. So.
Okay. I respect that very much. Would you say that you're ready for love now, or do you still feel like you need more work to do?
That's a hard question because I'm one of those people that's in love, with the idea of love. So, like, the inner me is just like, yes, I'm ready. But, like, again, I'm traveling, I'm in school for my RN right now. Um, and I wouldn't want that person that I'm dating to feel like they're on the back burner. But, like I said, like, deep down, I really do.
But in some ways you can't. You feel like you can't prioritize that right now. Is
Yeah.
you're open to love, but you feel like you can't prioritize it right now. Would you say that now is a good time for you to potentially make a friend with the possibility of more in the future?
See, that's why I follow you on TikTok, because you know how to put shit together and make it sound so eloquent. Yes, ma'am. I'm down to find a friend.
How long has your longest relationship been?
I think that would be my marriage, and we met like the end of 2015, and then 2020 it was over. So like 5 years.
Okay, okay. How long after getting together did y'all get married?
So we did the long distance relationship. I lived in Indianapolis, and he lived in Cincinnati, Ohio, and we did that for like 2 years, and I think in that third year we got engaged, and in that halfway mark we got married.
Gotcha, gotcha. What would you say is some of your strengths?
um we gonna eat. I like to have a good time. You know, I like to have fun. I hate when stuff is too serious. Um, and if I see you going through something, I want to be that person that you come to, and that's friends, family. Like if I say I love you, I want to be that person that you come to. If it's just advice or just a shoulder to cry on, I want to be that dude. I'm gonna find a way to be that person for you. Um, I'm a hard worker. I have 3 jobs. Yeah. Um,
Jobs.
3. I have this job which keeps me traveling, and then I have 2 PRN jobs when I go home.
Okay, okay, nothing wrong
Yeah.
with ambition. What would you consider a weakness for you?
I'm selfish.
In what way?
Like sometimes I want to be left alone.
Oh,
Um,
I wouldn't necessarily call that selfish.
um, well, it's going against. Sometimes I feel like I go against like what I preach. It's like, oh, if you ever need me, call me. And I look at the phone like, damn, what this bitch want? You know what I mean?
What is your ideal partner? Describe them to me.
My ideal partner is pretty much my opposite. I want where I lack, I want them to be strong in so I can learn from them, and then vice versa. Like I want them to where I'm strong at, I want them to lack so they can learn from me. And that's how, to me, I feel like that's how we grow with each other, instead of just growing in separate ways. No, there's some things that you could teach me. So like let teach me, and let's grow together, and be stronger and be a unified front. I think that's it really. He's got to be a hustler and a go-getter in a legit way.
Mm.
I have to preface that.
Yes, we do. Deal breakers.
I want to say, okay, so our apps that helps us find. It's the I can't host and can't drive, and I'm 45 years old. I'm not an ageist. I hope it doesn't come off that way, but
No,
that
it's coming off like you don't want no bum ass nigga. That's what it's coming. That's what it's coming off as. And the sad part about it is that us grown ass people have to actually say that this is deal breakers.
I listen, the metro is what, $2 now? Like,
Baby,
even, and it's to the point to where I've even modified that. If you find a way to get to me, I'll take you back.
no, no, you're not. Not no more. No.
Okay.
If they can't Uber their ass to you and back home, then they got other shit they need to be worried about.
True.
Would you consider yourself more dominant or submissive?
Depends on the situation.
You're kind of switchy in the middle.
Yeah. I like them both. I love playing.
Playing
They
the
don't have a manicurist here, so I this is what I'm dealing with. But I like my
so
masculine side, and I like, huh?
um, we twin and I'm black today too.
Yeah. But I like playing in my masculine side. I like playing in my feminine side. I like being soft, but sometimes the situation calls for me to drop them balls and be like, what's going on, bro? You know what I mean? So I like being in both and being able to do both.
hmm I appreciate that. I think people who are attracted to us androgynous spirits, they appreciate that about us. I know that you said that you're definitely on the gay spectrum romantically, but do you have a preference in whether a man is feminine or masculine presenting?
No,
We ain't even gonna keep going back and forth about that. Is physical intimacy important to you when dating?
yeah, I like, even it's like Xander said, intimacy is not always about sex, even if it's just like a foot rub or a body rub. Just that, I'm here, babe. I got you. Like, to me, that's everything.
And when were you last physically intimate? You scared to share? If you don't want to share, you don't have to share, friend.
No, 2 weeks ago before I came out here.
And I always ask that question because it leads to this one. Why not them?
Our priorities aren't lined up. Right.
Got it. Got it. Especially after what we just discussed, I can imagine because I know, child, I don't want to talk about it. What is your age range in dating?
35 to probably about like 45. Because my mom is 50 something. But
She,
I don't. Hmm?
you got a young mama. If she in her 50s, you said you 35, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had me when she was 20. So she's 55. So
Okay.
yeah, like 35 to 55. Maybe 30 if they're like a mature 30.
Dig it. Dig it.
Yeah.
Do you have any income requirements or preferences?
Just have a job.
Be able to take care of yourself type deal?
Yeah.
Much respect. Do you know your love languages?
Physical touch and words of affirmation. Because sometimes I just don't be feeling like getting up and adulting. And I need a swift kick in the ass sometimes. You know what I mean?
I do. I know very well, all too well. Night in or night out?
Both. I like them both.
A person who can conform, a person who can go with the flow. Is
Yeah.
that, are you willing to? I know you're traveling a lot now, but it sounds like you primarily in the home based in the Midwest, right?
Yeah. But the answer to your question is hell yes.
You're
I
willing.
am willing to relocate.
Have you traveled much outside of the Midwest? Spent much time outside of the Midwest?
Um, like with my job, yes. I've been to Alaska, Colorado, Wisconsin, Louisiana, Virginia, West Virginia, and
In
Texas.
any area in particular stood out to you like it's somewhere you could see yourself living?
Louisiana.
What makes you a great partner?
I know my flaws and I'm working on them.
Mm,
Honestly, my Facebook, I'm going old school. Facebook is just Emmanuel Thomas.
very real, very personal. I always tell people when they're dating online, if a person can't give you their Facebook, that's a red flag. But say it again, Fred. I'm sorry I cut you off.
It's Emmanuel Thomas, EMMANUELTHOMAS.